Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS Rifle TV in association with Macklin's in Marbella at the final press conference here for Golovkin versus Brook. I'm joined by KELL BROOK and Eddie Hearn.
Champ! Champ! Sorry.
Let's go.
Talking's all done now. Weighing tomorrow and then Saturday night it's on. Your time.
My time. You know, the talking's done, the training's done. It's time to get in there and have a fight. And I've never been as happy and as confident, you know, in coming into a fight, you know, because I know that the training's been fantastic, you know, over and above, being pushing myself every single day in training camp, been dreaming about being lifted up by Eddie here with belts strapped round me.
Eddie?
Yo.
If you had 60 seconds and you only had 60 seconds to give one message to KELL BROOK ahead of Saturday night, what would it be?
Take it. Take it. Take this
Tell
chance.
Tell him.
I don't have to tell him. I'll tell him on the night. I'll tell him every day. Take this chance. Don't ever let this chance pass you by. We all know you're good enough. I've spent fucking 5 years listening to people saying you don't understand how good this kid is. I've seen him beat people like Sean Porter in America, in his backyard, just like depleting himself for 48 hours before the fight and somehow recovering and beating the self-proclaimed Mike Tyson, well, not even self-proclaimed, but proclaimed Mike Tyson of the welterweight division. And then all of a sudden, everyone goes, oh, he was overhyped. So when KELL BROOK beats Gennady Golovkin on Saturday, please don't say he was overhyped and he never actually fought anyone. Because the great thing is that if you're good enough, you will win. That's the great thing about life. So this KELL BROOK, everyone keeps saying, you're not even seeing half of what he can do. So now let's see it. Now we're going to see if he is the special one. He beats Gennady Golovkin and becomes the biggest name in world boxing. That's what's on the line. When you gamble, when you roll the dice, you do it for all the marbles. You don't do it for like a couple of grand. Do you know what I mean? You do it to become the number one. You do it for the greatest win by a British fighter ever. Is that what you want? How bad do you want it? He's got to go through mental and spiritual places in this fight like he's never been before. It's going to get tough, it's going to get horrible, he's going to feel Golovkin's heavy hands. Golovkin's going to feel his ramrod jab, his chocolate brownies, and all the sharpness that comes with a special one. So don't let me hear you say, oh, what's going on, KELL BROOK's too small. Don't worry about that. If you're good enough, you will win. He's good enough to beat Gennady Golovkin. You've got to execute it on the night. That's the hard thing about top-level sport. You go through 12 weeks doing this, doing that, doing that. All that matters is 36 minutes. But the special ones execute it at the right time. They don't go in there and underperform and say, oh, I didn't get it right. These elite athletes in the Olympics, the one that nail it, Usain Bolt, they nail it at the right time, the important time. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to shock the world? How bad do you want to walk in the footsteps of Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, all these all-time greats people look back on and go, do you remember when KELL BROOK became the unified middleweight champion at the O2 and shocked the world? This is what we're fighting for on Saturday night. Do you understand me, you slag? Sorry, good. Sorry, I went a bit over the top with that. Sorry.
How bad do you want it?
You feel that passion, can't you?
How bad do you want it?
He's so chilled out. He's the most chilled out person in the whole team.
You know how chilled I am. Of course I want it. You know, of course I want it.
But he's doing the right thing. He's just like, yeah, I know what I've got to do. I'm going to go and do it. What's the point in, like, my little rant there, I reckon I've dropped about 1.5 pounds and lost about 16 follicles, getting myself so pumped up for it. What's the point? He don't want to do that, does he? He knows what he's got to do. He's a fighter. He's got to beat Gennady Golovkin. That's all he's got to do.
Is that what you're doing? You're rolling the dice big?
Of course. I put that pressure on myself. I'm going in there to shock everyone, shock all the world. You know, I'm laid back, but listen, I am so determined. I put this pressure on myself to go out there and execute the biggest win ever.
Tony Bellew said that was the sort of the biggest task by a British fighter, sort of fighting someone.
But we've all been really respectful to Gennady Golovkin. right? And he deserves the respect. Let's be honest. Tell me the big wins he's had.
Lemieux.
No, you cannot call that a big win. Lemieux beat Hassan and Dam to win the world title, right? Tell me Lemieux's big wins.
Okay. Curtis Stevens.
Not Curtis Stevens.
Just give me
He's
some
a-
reasons.
he's a
Martin
good
Murray,
fi-
Macklin.
No, but yeah, good world-class fighters. Tell me an elite fighter that Golovkin has beaten.
None.
And close up on his face at today's press conference, and tell me that's a man that actually looks really confident and looks really, really well.
Is that what you thought when you saw him today?
Yeah. I think he looked worried, and he should be.
I'll ask you a question. Who's more nervous at this moment in time? Or actually, no. Who's more comfortable at this moment in time? Kell Brook or Gennady Golovkin? Not saying he's going to. Doesn't mean he's going to win, but I'm saying
He
you
seems
answer
to
the
be
question.
comfortable, but I can't say he's uncomfortable.
They
I
don't
know.
want to do any
I'm just
media.
saying.
They don't want to do anything. They don't want to do anything. So I think it's time to say we have the respect for you. Let's draw the line under the fucking respect. Let's go and win. Whatever it takes. I don't care. Get behind Kell Brook, jump on your chair, take your shirt off, spin it round your head, wear your Union Jack on your sleeve.
He's good in the game.
This is what
He
it's
is
all about.
fucking
Did you
good.
learn something in that few
Aye.
minutes? Did you?
He is the man.
It's
He
right,
is the
though.
man.
This is what it's all about. Don't let this moment pass you by. Win it. You've got to prepare yourself.
We're here.
This is like it's in here and in here. Nowhere else. That's the only two things he needs to win this fight. This and this, because he's got the skill and he's got the will. Just heart and determination, and will not be defeated. I'm so fucking up for this.
The secret. On that note, the secret. That's it.
All right.
You go.
Tune
Go
in.
on. You got to get out of here and get
Kugan,
it.
Cassius, Kell Brook,
He's got to
Eddie
eat
Hearn.
himself. He's got to
Thank
eat
you very
himself.
much.
Come on, we got.